Hey guys, how's it going? We're back with another part of the set review. Now we're actually gonna go through all of the yellow cards. If you guys have been enjoying this whole series that we've been trying to do, make sure to leave a like down below as we're gonna go through the rest of the stuff. We're starting up here for right now because they updated how they are showing the cards itself, and I want to go through it with you so you guys understand what I mean. But if you guys are enjoying this, make sure to leave a like, leave a subscription if you guys really do enjoy the content. If not, don't worry about it. Let me know what I can do to make the content a little bit better. I just really want to go through this whole like box set, read the cards out loud, and kind of go through my like initial thought process of the cards itself, because a lot of these I only know from what I've seen from the Japanese meta, but I've not seen the actual card set itself, the whole card list. So going through them, getting my initial reactions, kind of picking out the like niche cards that are pretty cool, probably not as viable as what the decks are that we will be playing going to have, but still really fun cards to have maybe in the future, where like BT8 will be where like a couple cards will be kind of like, oh, that's a cool card to tech in or to have here and there. So as we're gonna go through, I'm actually gonna say that we did not see this before. They moved the old arts to correspond right after the cards that, so we saw the Gomamons, but then we didn't see the old arts because it wasn't there. It was in like another page. So we're actually just gonna look at it. Mind you, the art of the Gomamon is beautiful. The old arts are always amazing. A lot of people are gonna be chasing down these cards. I probably gonna be chasing a couple of them. Like the Hawkmon right here looks amazing. Has all of them. Has the Poyomon and has the baby form of Poyomon. Hawkmon looks beautiful. One that I really wanted to show was Flamedramon. I really want the alternate art of the Flamedramon. This art is amazing. The Vmon like DG egg like evolutions has always been one of my favorites. Including like the Rubymon, which is not from Vmon, but that from the movie itself. I love these so much, and the old arts are just beautiful. I hope that I can at least just get one of them. Just get one. That's what I'm hoping for. Since these got moved down, they did get moved around a little bit. Like Hozimon, we have an old art for Hozimon. Hopefully they don't take up a spot of a secret or like a super rare. But just the old art, even Hozimon just looks so good. And I had to show this. The big boy, like Imperialmon, like fighter mode looks insane. He has like the cannon in his hands. It just looks so damn good. I can't wait for this next set to come through. So now, after the little bit of the fangirling, I want to go through the yellow cards with you guys. So we're gonna start with Armadilloman. Armadilloman, I believe, works the same way as Vmon, which is going to be pretty much your the searcher for your armor Digivolve, but for the specific colors. So on play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, then add 1 2-color yellow card from them to your hand and place the rest in the bottom. The Vmon does the same thing but with blue. I believe Hawkmon does the same thing but with red. If I recall correctly, I think Hawkmon does the same thing, but he adds your red cards. Yes. So Armadilloman is able to grab your like Angemons, anything that has yellow but has another color with it. And the alt art like Armadilloman, you see the Upamon in the back. This card looks so cute. Armadilloman was always one of the cutest ones in that season. Love it. We have another Elecmon, but in yellow this time. Just a 3-drop 4K, not bad. It is a vanilla. It's fine. Next, they brought it all the way back to the bottom. Next, we're gonna go with another rookie, another Candlemon. The Candlemon shows up a lot in purple. I believe it has another printing, I believe in red. I don't know. But this one can evolve on top of a yellow or a purple. And it has the inheritable that once returned, when you play another purple Digimon, you gain 1 memory. That's gonna be really good with the new structure deck that's coming out. Candlemon actually might be really viable since you're gonna be playing a lot of I don't think purple, but I know you play a lot of the yellow Digimons out of the security. But if you play the Gatomon that we will be showing later, then yeah, it makes sense. And Candlemon is the evolution of Armadilloman, the real like evolution, not the egg not the egg like Digivolution. You can play this card from your hand if you have a blue Digimon in hand by reducing the cost by 1. So this becomes a 3-drop champion, kind of like, I believe there was someone else that had this exact effect, that you're able to just play this for 3. Actually really good. Inheritable is whenever you attack, if you have a blue Digimon in play, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3k. This is a spot removal whenever you attack. If you can attack multiple times, if you're able to like unsuspend, you're able to do this like multiple times. And oftentimes enough, when it says you have a blue Digimon in play, normally it's the one on top of this, since it'll have two colors. And Shakuomon, I believe, is what we're gonna go through. Has yellow and blue, which is, we've had the Shakuomon in the past that can digivolve on top of a blue or a yellow, but it's considered a blue Digimon while on the field. This one actually makes it so that the Shakuomon can whatever is on top of this can make it reduced by 3,000, which is actually really good. It's small spot removal. It's minus DP it's always really good, and it helps against the like armor purge decks, because if you reduce the DP of anything with the like armor purge, it will prevent the deletion, but whatever's underneath it will keep the minus of the DP, which in the end of the day it would just die. So that's the one way to get around armor purge. Dinohumon, I believe it's gonna be used for the red deck a lot. It goes on top of your level 3s, either yellow or red. Inheritable is when attacking, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 1 KDP for the turn. Weaker than Candlemon, but you don't have the restriction of having to have a blue Digimon in play. So, plus this is slightly more, this is slightly stronger. It does only do it minus 1k, but in Candlemon has, you need to have a blue Digimon in play, so it's gonna be here and there. One of the best cards in the set, Magnumon. I'm so excited for it. When it first got revealed in Japan, I was fangirling so much, and the fact that we're gonna get it, I'm gonna be fangirling so much even more. This is a secret rare, so you're gonna need 2 to 3 of them, maybe 4, depending on what deck you're playing. If you're playing on like Armor Rush, you're definitely gonna need like 3 or 4. This is gonna be so hard to get, and it's gonna be a little bit of a penny. It goes on top of your level 3s for 4 costs, but it goes on top of your Vmons for only 3. It does have blocker. The only blocker, from my knowledge, that has armor purge. So you can use this to block and still live the next attack. But when you Digivolve, you can unsuspend this Digimon, and it gets plus 2 KDP until the end of your opponent's next turn for each card with armor form in its trait in our trash. So literally, you can have this thing be huge as a blocker. You can swing with your Vmon with jamming, let's say, go into this, unsuspend it, so next turn you have a blocker, and this thing's just gonna be big, so you're not gonna take damage at all. Really, really cool card, really amazing card in this deck. And you can literally have some like different plays with this, like with this card on the overall. I cannot wait for this one to be so good. And the alternate art, oh my god, just so beautiful. Oh, look at it, it's just so good. It does the same thing, it just looks a lot better. It's also free, so the Vmon, its attribute is free, so the Vmon from the new structured deck is gonna be able to add this to your hand. So this deck is just gonna be so consistent. It's gonna flow so nicely, and I can't wait to see it in action. I'm really excited for what we get to see in this deck. and Rubymon, the other one that's gonna be really good in this meta, which I think Rubymon is what actually holds like Armor Purge, because its effect is actually really good. It goes on top of a level 3 for 4 cost, or it goes on top of your Terriermon, which now you're gonna dip your toes in the green in like the green aspect like of these decks. Goes on top of your Terriermon for 3. It does have Armor Purge, but when you Digivolve, you can suspend one of your opponent's Digimon for each tamer you have in play. That's really good. So you can suspend 3 or 4 or 5 different things as long as you have tamers on the board, and you're gonna have tamers no matter what, because you're gonna if you run like Davis just to add this for your green card. In this deck, you can run if you run the Vmon line, you can literally run like Armadilloman, and you can add this to your hand. So good, so very good. Then after you do that, then up to 3 of your opponents suspended Digimon gets minus 5,000. Minus 5,000 is huge. That gets rid of Flamedramon. That does a I believe Magnumon is 5k. No, it is 7k. It gets rid of any, pretty much any champion, and up. And the old art is just, look at it. It's just so cute. Look at the art, like the little drawing inside the cannon. It just looks so good. Rubymon is going to be a menace, and this is gonna go pretty much into any the yellow deck, and it's just gonna do really, really well. Considering that Armor Purge doesn't matter what's underneath it, it still works. So you can have it on top of any level 3. Just pay the 4 memory, and you'll be just fine. Freaking Rubymon is just so good. This little weird thing, freaking Betsumon, is actually really, really good. It is a level 5, goes on top of your level 4s for 3 cost, and technically, what I've been hearing, it pretty much reads as a lady Demimon. When you Digivolve, you may trash a card from your hand. Treat this like Digimon as also having the colors of the trash as a trash card from that. So when you Digivolve, you can discard a card, and you can have the Betsumon also have the color of that Digimon. So you can literally discard the new purple Nihogmon from BT7, and 1, you gain a memory, but 2, you also have a yellow purple card. Then if this like Digimon has 2 or more colors, draw 2 cards. You draw 2. Can't speak today. You draw 2 cards. So literally, you discard. You're pretty much drawing 3 and discarding 1 for 3 memory. Like that's really good. This card is gonna see a lot of play, and it's gonna be really, really good. Next we have oh, my bad. And it says 2 or more like colors, because you can discard a multicolor card, and the Betsumons will be counted as 3 different colors, which is gonna be like even better when you're trying to go into your mega, which needs either yellow or completely different colors, and you can be like, I count as it. Really good. Kyukimon is just a vanilla 9k like 7 drop. It goes on top of your level 4s for 3 costs. Goes on top of yellow or purple. That's not bad. That's not the best, but it's just it's a multicolored vanilla. Shakuomon was the one that I was trying to talk about before when we were talking about the Armadilloman. This is the if I remember correctly, the DNA like the evolution of Candlemon and Angemon, and you DNA Digivolve this for 0 with a level 4 yellow and a level 4 blue. Your Angemon and your Candlemon. Since your like Candlemon says, if you have a blue Digimon on the board, you can literally play this for 3. At the end of the turn with the Patamon, you go on top of this. When you digivolve, if you have 5 or fewer security cards, you recover 1. In the beginning of the game, while you still have 5, you still recover 1. This is so good, especially because you can just keep on recovering even though you're at 5. 5 is you start off with 5, and normally these effects are like 3 or less, so you're like in the mid game where you kind of have to put yourself at 3 to be able to recover stuff. This just lets you do it at 5, which is stupid. Then when you DNA Digivolve, return one of your opponent's Digimon whose level is less than or equal to the number of cards in your security stack to its owner's hand. Let me do that again. Then when you DNA Digivolve, which you're going to do, you can return a Mega at level 6, or you can return your opponent's Digimon whose level, not play cost, whose level is equal to, is less than or equal to the number of security stack in your to your opponent's hand. You can return a Mega to your opponent's hand if you have 5 or 6. Sorry, if you have 6. If you have 5, you can return it an Ultimate. If you have 3, you can return a Rookie. But when you're at 3, you recover 1. You can return an. You can return the like Armor Purge. You return Flame Dramon, freaking Rapidmon. You can return so many things with this. Like the Shakuman is just great. And the Inheritance, when attacking one of your opponent's like Digimon, loses 3 KDP. So this gets rid of a body, and then when there's something on top of it, it gets rid of a Rookie. So good. Freaking Shakuman, so good. And if you don't want to do that, you can just, you don't have to recover. You can just put this on top of your level 4s, and you still return a Digimon. Oh, sorry, you just recover 1. Period. It's when you DNA Digivolve, like it's when you return it. Either way, it's so good. Really good card. Rubymon, I was playing the Rubymon like early on, for the BT8 format. I'll probably be just playing around with it, maybe adding this thing in, because this is actually really good. It's very cheesy, but I like it. This is a level 6 yellow the Mega, goes on top of your level 5s, either yellow or purple for 4, just like the other Rubymon, which is for 4. When you would play this card from your hand, you may delete one of your purple Rubymons, which wants to get deleted, to reduce this card's play cost by 8. You can play this for 3. You can play this card for 3 memory. That is bonkers. That is so good. Like the fact that, like, I don't, like, am I the only one seeing this? Like, I know that the Rubymon deck is not going to be as good next format. It'll probably be like tier 2, tier 3, because freaking tier 1 is going to be like the structure deck and like the yellow hybrids. I'm just getting hyped by the fact that literally you can play your level 6 for 3 memory. For 3 memory. By deleting a Rubymon that you want to die. Because when your Rubymon dies, hold up, let me just read it out loud so that I'm not saying it wrong. On deletion, for each tamer you have in play, you may play 1 level 3 like Digimon card from your trash without playing its memory. In normal Rubymon, you play tamers. So you can literally add like 2 of these, or just freaking 1 of these, and still get the effect off and be just fine, and bring out your Bokomons again, your your Bushimon, your freaking Bushiagumons. You can bring back level 3s for 3 memory. So good. Then on play, or when you Digivolve, for each tamer you have in play, again, you're going to have tamers in play in Rubymon. That's what the deck was doing before. It's probably what's gonna be doing again, because you need to activate the effect. One of your opponent's Digimon gets security attack -2 until the end of turn. Literally gives you another turn of play. It literally makes it so that I'm going to pop my Rubymon. If I put you to 1, I'm stunning your whole board so that you cannot kill me. That's so clutch. That's so good. So good. Sorry. Just needed 2 freaking fanboy. I was not like expecting. I did not know what that did. And that's actually really good because you're reducing it by 8. By 8. That's dumb. And last but not least, a Zulongmon, which I think it's one of the new. It's a new like a Zulongmon, two different colors. Goes on top of your level 5s for only 3, which is actually really good because a lot of the megas that their like the champions was for 4. Well, the Rubymon and everything were 4. The fact that this goes on top of your level 5s for 3, that's still really good. So for Zulongmon, when attacking, you may trash the top card of your security stack to gain 2 memory. Okay, so you get rid of a life to gain 2 memory. That's actually that's pretty good actually. During your turn, once returned, when one of your other Digimon digivolves, you may unsuspend it. So this lets. Okay. So you can attack with this, get rid of the top of your security, gain 2 memory. Attack with your other Digimon, it's still alive. Digivolve on top of that, and because it digivolve, you can unsuspend it, so you get another attack. That's not bad. I'm probably not seeing what other people are seeing, but that's actually a pretty cool effect and pretty good. It pretty much gives you another swing that turn. So that's all of the yellow cards. Then we're gonna go up to the green later. We get to see like a couple of stuff. So in the next video, we're gonna be able to go through the green, then the black, then anything extra that we haven't seen. The purple cards. I know it's gonna be bonkers. There has been some stuff on Twitter. The translated ones for the Armadilloman. I can't wait to go through that. But on that, yellow got me hyped. Freaking Magnum has me hyped. Freaking Magnumon's beautiful. If you guys enjoy this type of content, please let me know. I really do enjoy going through a set. This is actually my first time ever going through a set blindish like that. Or just having a reaction to it, because I haven't done this for like any other card game. So I'm really excited to kind of go through the cards with you guys once again. So make sure to leave a like down below. It really does help us out. And I will see you guys in the next video, which is going to be part number 4, which we're going to go through the green cards. Alright guys, have yourself a great day. Bye.